got a little Christmas gift from them judges.
More intent with the shot.
From Ukraine, Alexander Usyk.
He's done it!
Hey everyone, welcome to Nexus. This is my first video, and I'm excited to bring you all the latest in boxing. Today, we're diving deep into the highly anticipated rematch between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. It was everything we hoped for and more. Going into this fight, the match was seen as a complete 50/50, but in the end, Alexander Usyk took home the victory, preserving his undefeated record, while Tyson Fury left with his future uncertain. With all that happened, it's time to break down the action, analyze what went down, and discuss what's next for both fighters. But before we get into it, if you're passionate about boxing, you found the right place. My name is Chris Peters, my name is Brett Peters, and I cover everything boxing straight after it happens. So make sure to subscribe now to stay updated. The fight breakdown. Let's get into the fight. It was a true 50/50 going in. I've been leaning toward an Usyk win in my previous videos, but you could never write off Fury. What worried me going into this bout was Fury's weight. He came in super heavy, which made me think he was going for a knockout, similar to his fight against Wilder too. But unlike Wilder, Usyk can take a step back and avoid getting hit. When we look at the fight, we saw Fury push the pace early on. He controlled the center of the ring and landed his jab with speed, but Usyk wasn't backing down. He started targeting the body, feinting perfectly, and throwing power shots. By round 4, Usyk was landing clean, while Fury's jab remained strong, keeping the rounds close. As the fight went on, Usyk built momentum. Fury started slowing down, especially with his footwork and hand speed. Usyk didn't back off and pushed Fury onto the back foot. Fury began clinching a lot, and by the later rounds, Fury was getting caught with more left hands from Usyk. His tactics weren't working, and Usyk capitalized on his weaknesses. I was surprised Fury didn't use more uppercuts, especially with Sugar Hill Stewart calling for them in the later rounds. If Fury had used them earlier, maybe the outcome would have been different. But by the 12th round, Fury was desperately trying to make a comeback, but it was too little, too late. The judges scored it in favor of Usyk with a unanimous decision, 116, 112 on all scorecards. For anyone who thinks this was a robbery, it wasn't. It was a close fight, but Usyk did enough to win. What's next for both fighters? And now let's talk about what's next for Usyk. After the fight, Daniel Dubois stormed the ring, demanding a rematch. Usyk has already beaten him once last year by a 9th round knockout. Dubois recently picked up the IBF belt, which Usyk vacated, so a rematch would be huge. But before that, Dubois needs to get through Joseph Parker in a fight coming up. If Usyk takes on the winner, it could set him up for another big event. But don't be surprised if Usyk eventually moves back down to cruiserweight. The landscape there is different, and with fighters like Arsen Goulamirian, there could be some blockbuster matchups. As for Tyson Fury, after this loss, his road back to being a world champion is a tough one. 3 of the belts are now with Usyk, and there's a big question mark over his future. Fans are hoping for a big fight between Fury and Anthony Joshua, although there are no belts on the line. It would still be a massive fight, and if Joshua beats his next opponent, we could see this fight toward the end of next year. There's also speculation about Fury's retirement, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him back in the ring for a few more massive fights. Final thoughts. This fight was another example of a great event for boxing, putting the sport back on the world stage. We've also seen some great undercard action, and I'll be touching on that in future videos. So now I want to hear from you. Who did you think won the fight? Did you have Usyk winning, or were you rooting for Fury? What do you think's next for both of them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.